Let's do the problem number 27. This is very important question because under this you can see different adjustments. So this is the balance sheet of ABC Company Limited as on 31st March 2015. These are the measures undertaken by the company under internal reconstruction. So let's start passing the journal entry. While passing journal entry, I am going to explain you each and every adjustments. So the first adjustment says that equity shareholders agree to have their capital reduced to 5% of their present holding. It means equity shareholders are agree to forego their capital by 95%. At present, they are carrying, after reducing their capital, the equity shareholders are carrying 5% of their present holdings in the reconstructed balance sheet. Okay, let's understand more by passing the journal entry. Old equity share capital the old balance was 4 lakhs to new equity share capital account. So now they are carrying 5% of their present holding. It comes to 20,000. So remaining they ready to reduce it by 95%. So it goes to capital reduction account. Capital reduction account. That is 3,80,000 to 80,000. So this is very important point here. It says reduced to 5% of their present holding. Then the next adjustment says that the 10% preference shareholders agreed to have their capital reduced by 25% of their present holdings. It means preference shareholders are agreed to reduce their capital by 25%. In other sense, we can say that in the reconstructed balance sheet, the value of the preference shareholders will be 75% of their present holding, because these preference shareholders are ready to forego their capital by 25%. So old preference share capital account to new preference share capital account to capital reduction account. So how much was the old balance? 50 lakhs. Okay. So preference shareholders are ready to reduce their balance by 25%. So 25% of 50 lakhs comes to 12 lakh 50,000. So now in the reconstructed balance sheet, they are carrying 37 lakh 50,000, which is 75%. Okay. Then point C, this it says that the debenture holders agreed to forego the interest due to them in exchange for 2,000 preference shares of 100 each fully paid. Here debenture holders are agreed to forego their interest, but in exchange they are getting 2 lakh worth of preference shares. Okay, let's see how much balance they are carrying in the balance sheet. It's 2 lakhs. The interest on debenture is 2 lakhs. Now these holders, debenture holders, are ready to forego this interest in exchange of 2 lakhs preference shares, worth of 2 lakhs preference shares. Okay, so let's pass the journal entry. Interest on debenture, which was 2 lakhs. So debenture holders are ready to forego this in exchange of preference share capital. That was 2 lakhs. Here there is no any reduction in the liability. In exchange, they are getting preference share capital. Okay, so no need to pass this, no need to show this into the capital reduction, because here they are getting preference share capital against their interest. Then the next entry says that, the next adjustment says that the claim or the claims of trade creditors are reduced by 50%. So let's see how much trade creditors are there. It's 2 lakhs. 2 lakhs worth of trade creditors are there in the balance sheet. So 50% are agreed to forego their balance. Okay, 50% trade creditors got agreed to leave their balance, leave their claim. So that we need to show it in capital reduction account. Creditors account, it is 1 lakh, 50% of 2 lakhs, to capital reduction account. It's again 1 lakh. Okay, and the next point is about arrears of preference dividend. So arrears of preference dividend are to be settled by the issue of 3,003% preference shares of rupees 10 each, fully paid up in the settlement. Okay, here the preference shareholders are getting 30,000 worth of preference shares against they are getting 30,000 worth of preference share against the arrears which is due from the ABC company. So I am repeating one more time. Here the preference shareholders are getting 30,000 worth of preference shares against arrears of preference dividend. Before passing the journal entry, let us understand this point. Arrears of dividend rupees 5 lakh, which is shown here. This is not included in the balance sheet. It means this is not included in this 68 lakhs. This is off balance sheet item. Okay. So we need to understand one more thing about the preference dividend is that whenever company declares the dividend, that dividend has to be shown first in the P&L appropriation account, then on the balance sheet as a liability. Here the company didn't even declare the dividend, so it is not a liability for the company. Hence the question of sacrifice by the preference shareholder doesn't occurs. Okay, so this is not a liability. So these preference shareholders are not sacrificing their any claim. But here if you see, still the company is paying 30,000 worth of preference shares against the preference dividend. So this 30,000 is nothing but a loss to the ABC Limited, but not a capital any reduction, any liability reduction. This 30,000 is not a liability reduction, but this is loss to the company. So let's pass the journal entry for this. capital reduction account, we are going to debit the loss to the capital reduction account. So in exchange they are getting preference shares. Preference share capital worth 30,000. In narration you need to write, okay? They are getting preference shares against preference dividend. No, okay, preference dividend. Okay, so I am repeating one more time this point. Here there is no any reduction. I mean there is the preference, arrears of preference dividend is not a liability for the ABC Limited. This is the loss because they have not shown this into the balance sheet. This 5 lakhs is not a liability. When there is a liability, the reduction, the question of capital reduction arises. But here this is not a liability, but still they are paying 30,000 worth of preference shares to the preference shareholders against the arrears due. That's the reason we are showing this as a loss, which is adjusted against the capital reduction account. Okay, so this is the entry for that. Then the next adjustment says that the company utilized a portion of 80,000 it recovered as damage from another company for paying off staff salaries 8,000 not included in the balance sheet given above and expenses of reconstruction 2,000. So again this is off balance sheet item. 80,000, 8,000 and 2,000. These transactions were not shown in the balance sheet. These are off balance sheet, but after preparing balance sheet the company received 80,000 from another company as a damage, as a recovered from damage. So this 80,000, after receiving 80,000, out of 80,000 they are paying, the company is paying 8,000 towards salary and 2,000 towards expenses of reconstruction. So let's first pass the journal entry for this. Okay, they got 80,000 and they are paying against salaries. How much? 8,000. And for reconstruction expenses, reconstruction expenses 2,000. Okay, so this is off balance sheet item. After receiving this amount they are paying 8,000 towards salaries and 2,000 towards reconstruction expenses. Okay, then this is extended entry for for this adjustment. See here, the last line says that the balance was retained as a working capital. So whatever cash they are receiving, that has to be shown under working capital. So there is an increase in the working capital. How much? By 70,000. So after receiving 80,000, they paid 10,000. So how much left in the bank? It is 70,000. So there is an increase in the working capital by 70,000. That we need to show it here. So bank account, $70,000, or we can do one thing. we'll keep it in one entry. CR account, that we need to adjust into the CR account, capital reduction account. Capital reduction account. How much? It is 70,000. Okay. So whatever they have received as a 80,000, out of 80,000 out of 80,000 they paid towards salaries, they paid towards reconstruction expenses, and the remaining amount has to be shown as a profit in capital reduction account, that is 70,000. Okay. Then the last adjustment says about writing off the debit balance of P&L account, advertisement suspense account, and payment in full, and write off goodwill to the extent possible. So whatever balance left in the CR account has to be adjusted first towards P&L account, then advertisement expenses account, then the patent in full, and to the extent possible towards the goodwill. So let's do this. E, capital reduction account. Let's see how much balance is there. One is 3,80,000. The balance left, the balance in capital reduction is 3,80,000 plus 12,50,000, and here we have 1,00,000, and we need to reduce it. We need to minus this 30,000, minus 30,000, and again we need to add 70,000. So the balance in capital reduction account comes to 17,70,000. Okay, that we need to adjust first towards P&L account, then towards advertisement suspense account, then towards patent, it says in full, and write off goodwill to the extent possible. If let's see how much balance remains after adjusting all these three accounts. So how much P&L account is in shows in the balance sheet? It is 10,66,000. Okay, it shows 10,66,000. It's an accumulated loss. Okay, and we have advertisement expenses of rupees 32,000. This is fictitious assets, and patent we have 2 lakhs. So let's calculate. 10,66,000, 32,000, 2 lakhs. So total debit balance, total balance of this comes to 12,98,000, and we have 17,70,000 in capital reduction account. 17,70,000. So we are able to adjust 4,72,000 towards goodwill. Okay, towards goodwill account. So this is all about the journal entries. Let's do the reconstructed balance sheet.